This is your QUESTY video for it's a newsletter that I send out every week. It's really cool, and I give a lot of tips. QUESTY stands for Q is a question, makes you think, makes you laugh, makes you think, makes you smile. And U is uplifting, something uplifting to get you motivated, get you through the day, get you through the week, keep you going. Entertainment, as I crack my finger, some entertaining thing from my week that I found. I almost dropped my phone. S is a story from my life, QUES. T is a task, which is a non-sexy word for something that you can do to have, to generate some good in your life. It's a quest, but I couldn't call it a quest because that's not a T word. And then Y is YouTube, and this is YouTube. And I make a lot of YouTube content and Instagram and TikTok and all the things. And so I share those at the end of the letter. But this is video, and you're watching on video, which is really cool. So I'm going to go through a recent QUESTY, actually number 52, from Friday, March 31st, 2023. But it doesn't matter when you're watching this because it's non-time sensitive, non-time bound, just like extroverted intuition. It's all over the place. Stay tuned. So how we're going to do it this week is I got my other phone. I'm recording from one phone, and I got another phone over here. And I'm going to be looking over here to read off of it because I can't hold that much information in my head for all the steps and everything else. So, Q, question. How can you build more trust in yourself? How can you build more trust in yourself? Building trust in yourself is extremely important. If you don't trust yourself, which is something I hear from clients quite often at the start, and actually I had a nice little meetup with a client from before, and he fully trusts in himself now. He was like, 2 years ago, I never would have been able to believe that I could do anything like this. But now it's just cool. Like, he just knew that the cycle of there's going to be some fear of failure, some imposter syndrome. Then he's going to show up. He's going to do the thing. He's going to learn about himself, learn that he can thrive and grow and acclimate, and that he's just going to be better and better through each iteration of the journey, the hero's journey. And he's learned to trust himself, and it's so important. So how can you learn to trust yourself more? You, uplifting. So I basically mentioned that, you know that feeling when you wake up in the morning and you just feel good, like things are going to work out. You're just like, today's going to be a good day. This is great already. It's whatever time in the morning that you wake up, or afternoon for some of you. That feeling, that momentum begets momentum. Action creates more action. If you wake up and you eat a cheeseburger, the rest of your day is kind of just shot. You're not going to do the stuff that you need to do to maintain that progress. But if you wake up and you make your bed, or you drink some water, you study a bit, you do meditation or sports or something like that, you just swing your arm back and forth for a while, you're going to create more momentum to keep the day good and to keep that flow going. And when you can keep that expectation that things are going to be good, so much just works out in your favor. If you imagine things are going to be horrible, then things are likely going to be horrible. If you imagine that things are going to be good and you pretend into it, so not just imagination, but pretending, like acting as if it is going to be good, bringing in your physiology and your beliefs into it, then things work out so much better. I know it kind of sounds woo-woo, but it works. It works, and I do it all the time. I have to sell myself every day on waking up, making a video, editing a video, being productive. Even when I don't want to, I still need to, tell myself that I got to do this. This is important. This is going to create more in my life, and it does. And it has, and it will continue to. And you too. Entertainment. I'll share a link wherever links go. I think it's over here. It was a video of Jordan Peterson talking to Andrew Huberman. And wow, This is just mind blowing. Like I just love listening to like really smart people talk about stuff, and I like can every once in a while pick up on it and be like, oh, I know what they're talking about. It's kind of like in a movie where they throw like the pity explanation of whatever jargon scientific term is. Like there's always one guy like, well, what's that? And somebody else is like, oh, okay, it's blah blah blah, and you're like, I knew that. That's that feeling, except these, just listening to them talk about how humans work and how to leverage motivation and the importance of having these mini quests and progress throughout the day and how that works within not just philosophy and psychology, but also the science of dopamine and everything else that Andrew Huberman beautifully explains all the time. So check that out. It's good. I'm clicking the wrong buttons on my phone. S story. So I roll 2 random words on my Oracle tables that I use for my game, and I have 2 D10 dice over there that I roll. One's green, so I couldn't show you anyway because it'll just disappear within the chroma key. Anyway, the 2 words were incinerate and effort. So think about what do those bring to mind for you? A story from your life that you can either just enjoy or you can pull and implement into your future or into now or problem solving. For me, it just brought to mind the idea that like I've recorded so many videos and then they've been uneditable. There was something wrong with it. Like I didn't have the lighting, or I was missing some article of clothing that I should have had, or the mic wasn't plugged in, or I didn't actually press record, which I've checked 5 times in this video. And it incinerates my effort. It just gets rid of it. But the cool thing is that through doing it, you start to refine what you're saying. You clean things up and you're like, actually, I didn't need to explain this whole long story in this way. I could have just said it like this. And you got a little brain nugget in there. Oh, God, I hate the word nugget. And combining it with brain's even worse. But you get some new information. Or you see it in a different way because you've experienced it in the outer world. And then you can use that to do it better next time. And life goes on, and with that, like the second version is almost always better than the original one. So it's not really getting rid of the effort. It's incinerating it and transmuting it into something else. Let's see, this is going to be the difficult one for me to explain. Task. Task. So when we believe in ourselves and our ability to achieve our goals, we are more likely to put in the effort required to make them a reality. This in turn builds momentum and makes it easier to keep moving forward. But positive expectations are not just about achieving goals. They also help us enjoy the present moment and build more trust in ourselves that we can cope and thrive. Here's a way to install this mindset. Number 1, list all of your accomplishments, big and small, and review them. That right there is enough to make you feel a lot better about your life. And I know some people will be like, well, I haven't achieved anything. You have. Shut up. You have. You have achieved something. Maybe it's, I was going to say, maybe it's just the achievement of not having achieved anything. But that's not true. I know you've achieved something. Even if it's like I woke up today or I smiled once today, or I said hello to somebody, and I normally don't do that. I ate a little bit healthier. Whatever it is, list them all down, and then list the big ones too, because I know those exist too. Stop belittling yourself. Number 2, identify the positive feeling associated with each accomplishment and locate it in your body. So take the whole thing and just feel it in your body. Like when you're looking at this list of accomplishments, what does that feel like? And where does it feel? Where does it feel like? Is it in your heart? Is it in your tummy? Is it in your head? Is it behind you? Like, I don't know. It's probably in your body, but locate it in your body. Next, give that a name or a label. Is it called rush? Is it called joy? Is it called I can do this, Dad? Is it called success? What is it? So give it a name, give it a label. Number 4, get descriptive. What color is it? What size? What texture? Which direction is it moving? These are things that most people don't pay attention to, but they are extremely important. If you can find it in your body, you can improve it. You can get rid of it. If you can feel it, you can heal it. I believe David Schneider was the one to say that. He's an interesting cat. So identify it. Figure out the color, the texture. What is it? Which direction is it moving? If you can feel it, it has to be moving. So it is moving. Is it going this way? Is it going this way? This way? Whatever. Number 5, amplify that feeling by focusing on it and allowing it to grow stronger. So you're already feeling good somewhere. I'm going to assume it's here. And then amplify it. Focus on it. Adjust the submodalities, the little parts like the color of it, the texture, the granularity, whatever, the rotation. Adjust those to make them better. Make it more vibrant. Make the size bigger. And notice how you feel. Number 6, think about having that feeling with you always in the future. Imagine yourself being successful and achieving your goals in 3 to 5 years, or future events, future years. So just carry that feeling as it's bigger and stronger and better into your future, and go through some events like your birthday party or graduation or a field trip or vacation, whatever it is. Even if it's just imagining possible scenarios in the future. And just carry it through. It's a great feeling. And I'm sure you're not fully doing it as we're talking about this, but you can do it after. You can pause it. You can go back, go through the steps. I gotta move my phone over here. By following these steps, you can install a positive mindset that helps you to achieve your goals and enjoy the present moment, as well as bringing that good feeling into your future. And that is installing that positive expectation that things will work out. Things will be better. Things will be good. Things can improve. And that's a good thing. You want that. And I know, like, feeling sad, feeling down can kind of feel good. It's like, oh, I know this feeling. I know this depressive feeling. But you can also feel really good, amazing states too. And the world needs you to feel more of those intentionally. I feel like Mr. Rogers. So play with this and see how it can transform your life for the better. Get out of here, phone. No, I'm not going to throw my phone. I'm so sorry. So this was a version of the QUESTY newsletter. If you want to get it in your email every week, I don't know if I'm going to make these videos every week, then go to geekpsychology.com and sign up. You also get a bunch of free goodies to understand your personality type and work with the parts of yourself. Or you can go to inowfeelpositive.com, which is a place for INFPs. I now feel positive. And you can get on the same newsletter, same emailing list there, but you also get some special INFP goodies, which is cool. So I hope to see you there. And the Y for QUESTY YouTube, that's this. So like, share, subscribe, watch my other stuff. Bye. I don't know how to end these yet. And so I'm just going to click off.